So around this time, they started going to the church, and the New American Church. Um, so by this time, they're going to the New American Church, and mind you, the pastor there, like I said, the pastor's daughter was dating their brother, the son, and so that they ended up marrying um her mom with the last baby daddy. So his agreement was he would move up to Tampa, one, if they got a bigger place, and she would take him off child support once they got married. Before they got married, they ended up doing that. And my best friend and I was talking about it, and I was like, because at this time I didn't go to the American church. I had stopped going to the church I had stopped going to church and everything due to the fact like how her mom treated me. I'm like, y'all church people is just like fake, because she still was portraying like she was this holy person, this sanctified person, like, but we ended up. She never said sorry to me. She never. My best friend was like, just forgive her, because I still want you to come over. I still want you to like, because she was still staying with her mom. So by this time, her and the dude got serious, was getting serious, and her sister, the second oldest, and the cousin ended up getting married. So like things are looking up good for the two oldest ones. So so when her mom is getting ready to marry the guy or whatever, um they're at this church, and the church was like had so the pastors had connections, so they was like, oh, we got a house. Church manager was like, yeah, I got a house. I think it was like 4 or 5 bedrooms, 2 baths upstairs. Very nice, very, very nice place. My best friend and I was talking about it. We was like, we already know them last 3, they're gonna mess up that house. Cause all 3 of us said that. All 3 of us said that. We was like, yeah, they're not gonna. Cause when I actually seen the house, I was like, wow, how nasty these kids are. I was like, see, the church members didn't know that. I was like, this house is gonna get real disgusting. Cause I already, especially the youngest, she was really nasty. Like she didn't like to cook. She didn't like to clean. She didn't like to wash her nothing. She thought because she was the cutest one, like her life would be. So they get married. They move. I think the day they get married, they end up moving into this nice big house. By this time, my best friend was in the transition of um she her and the dude ended up like breaking up for I forgot for what, but my my best friend was so dominant. She was always in her masculine energy because she was raised by her dad. So when she wanted something, she always got it. So when she didn't get it, oh, you will get. And a lot of and I think at that point, like a lot of manly men, because she always found men that would pay bills for her, get her hair done, get her nails done, all that stuff. But it was like the way she treated them sometimes was like, yo, like you gotta calm down sometimes. She always had to have the pants on, so that's what broke that last relationship up, because he tried her. Because mind you, I graduated already. She was still in school. So it was a whole. So then she started, talking to the new guy. Well, she went back to talking to the guy. She was, oh, look at the butterfly. She went back to talking to the neighbor kid, and this is what really where her and her sister fell out. That's why once I was friends with one, the other one I would be friends with, yeah, was because the neighbor dude, when they started messing back around, he ended up telling her that he was messing with the the second sister. I mean, the second oldest. When she got into that relationship before she ended up getting married, if that makes sense. Like when she started talking back to, I'm gonna call him Joe. When she started talking back to Joe, Joe like confesses to her like, when you was with Steven, I was messing with your sister. And she was like, oh, okay, like damn. But now her sister's married, so like she let it go. So when the mom ends up getting married, they all move into the house now, because at first they wasn't, my best friend wasn't gonna move into the house with them. She was gonna be she was gonna move in with the dude, but then they broke up or whatever, so she had to end up moving with her mom again. So he never, after the wedding, he got to the house that first weekend and never came back. He never came back. So now it's only my best friend and her mom actually paying the bills. So my best friend ended up getting, because at this time the third oldest graduated, and my best friend got her a job at the facility where it was for like people who had brain injuries. So at this time, now where I'm working, they're starting to downsize, so they're cutting my department off, and because I was the last one hired, I got let go. But the what is it called? The agency, the employment agency, got me another job at another like Medicaid thing, but it was only temporary. It was like for a month. So me and him, I'm not really concerned about me and him because I'm making $12, $13 an hour right now. So, but then when I lose my job, it's like, oh crap. So now I'm back in the same place where I'm looking for another job. But then the employment agency found me another place, another job. I think 2 weeks into working at this new place, I'm falling asleep at my desk. Like I can't, for nothing in the world, I can't stay up. I'm like, what the hell? Like I went to sleep on time. I can't. Why I can't stay up? Mind you, me and him still go through our stuff. We still fight. We still not getting along. And this time, our son is with us now. The second oldest is watching our son while I'm basically, because that's who I really trust with my son, because the day that he got out of the apartment, like I said, it was the last three that had him. But she was like, no, she's not working, she can watch him, so I was paying her to watch him. So anyways, I say that for this reason.